Well, hello and welcome people of the internet back to some more Jotunnslayer Hordes of Hell. The demo has finally been updated to the public thanks to the new Steam Next Fest preview. We're going to be taking a look at the Revenant here. The only things that I really know about this update are the fact that there is a Revenant who's an archer character and that Loki is one of the new gods that's been added. So we're going to kind of focus on those today. I haven't looked into like any patch notes or anything to see if any of the other gods have changed, so we're going to kind of stick with these guys. So the way the Revenant works is, well, for one, he has an archer. He's kind of like a debuff character, which is kind of cool. He does have a wolf that kind of runs around with us doing some damage. Ethereal arrows pass through chance. So ethereal arrows, basically, the Revenant shoots out 3 arrows in a cone, and there is a chance that some of the arrows you shoot are going to be ethereal. I think it's like a 15% chance. There is a passive that you can take that increases that chance, and I think it starts at 15. So, yeah, so you'll see when you shoot out arrows, some of them look like normal arrows, some of them have a slight green glow, and basically there's a chance that those arrows can go through enemies. We also have Ghost Walk damage reduction. Now, to be fair, I don't actually fully... I don't know if this gives you like a damage reduction after you Ghost Walk, while you're Ghost Walking. Basically, whenever you dash, you turn into a ghost for a quick second, but that's there. We do have our weapons here, so we're going to use our Winter Bow, attack speed up, and Glacial Spikes is our ability, which basically just shoots 4 massive arrows in cardinal directions. And they can, of course, freeze, or actually they do freeze, 100% chance. Very good when fighting bosses. We're going to go into Niflheim again. We are playing on normal difficulty, so I've already done a run on easy just to kind of refamiliarize myself for the most part. So let's get her going. One thing that I do really want to focus on this run is trying to evolve some of Revenant's skills. I've taken a couple of them, and I do have my thoughts about some of them. I think some of them are a lot better than others. Loki as well. Like I said, we're going to kind of focus on those two, and if I can help it, not go with either Thor or Freya. While there may be a better build that includes some abilities from them, I just want to kind of take a look at the new stuff. So we're going to go with Revenant most of all. I have tried Grappling Web. I don't like it very much. I mean, it might be better for like when you take it later. It just puts down 2 different like small webs on the ground. It slows enemies. It's fine. I'm actually just going to get rid of it here. I'm also going to get rid of Apparition. I don't like this one very much either because I don't really want to dash into enemies. Releases ethereal arrows when Ghost Walk is activated. So basically there's a 20% chance whenever we dash, the arrows come out. I think I'm just going to re-roll it, to be quite honest. So Necrotic Rain. This is one of the interesting ones that I want to see what it's like when it evolves. So we are going to take it. I don't actually think that it is all quite good. This is new. So now, instead of objectives being the same for every single map, once you get up to higher difficulties, like when I played on easy, there was just one option. But now on normal, it's giving me 2 options where you can either take an easier one or a bit higher difficulty quest, and you get more gold. We're going to be collecting mushrooms here, so let's go foraging. So Necrotic Rain is an interesting one. It's kind of, well, it's right there. Arrows rain down. It's randomly placed. So it's basically the same thing as Thor's Lightning Storm. The difference being that Thor's Lightning Storm hits multiple times, like in different areas, and this ability hits the same area multiple times. So if it ends up missing, you kind of just lose a lot of DPS. Like it doesn't increase your chance of hitting enemies in different areas. So I kind of feel like maybe it should hit different areas. I don't know. I get why it's doing that because it's probably just to keep it different from Thor's ability. A barrage of guided arrows. Ooh, that seems kind of good. I haven't tried this one yet. So let's go with Focus Fire. Oh, heck yeah. But like in that case where there's no enemies up here, I don't know. So I'm curious to see with that one in particular what the evolution is like, because it could be, here's a theory for you. It could be that it is developed intentionally worse, so that way it's like, do you want to take a worse ability now for the chance of a really good ability later? That's potential. That's a possibility. So here's an interesting one, because I like volley. I like having more arrows in my volley. There's a higher chance of hitting things, especially farther away, because obviously our arrows spread out. I also do like the aim shot though. And obviously they work kind of well together. You know, we have the 20% damage down, attack damage up 15%. Oh, let's also take a look at this. This UI is completely different. Actually, all the UI is really different. So this has been clarified, which I am very happy about. One of the things that was a little bit confusing in previous versions was God and class skills were... they were put together, or they were separated just from God and class, but the passives and autocasts were put together, and this may have been the case before, I just didn't know it because of the way that it was laid out, where you did have, you know, you were limited to how many autocast abilities you could take, but it wasn't highlighted, it was just all put, so for example, this would just say, class, this would say God, and every autocast and passive was put into the same pool, so it was hard to tell, like, can I take another autocast or can I not? How many can I actually have at a time? This is much cleaner, so you know for sure you can have 3 God autocasts, 2 class autocasts, and then just as many, as far as I can tell, as many passives as you want. And then you have your weapon skill, class trait, your subclass, health. Like this is just laid out a lot nicer. I really appreciate that. Oh, and is this new? I don't remember if we could see our stats before. Maybe we could, but I don't know. This, to me, this like rings new, but forgive me if I'm incorrect about that. Haunting Wolf offers minor healing whenever it returns. That seems pretty good. It's a pretty small heal, though, to be completely honest. So, yeah, I think we're just going to take the volley here and hope to get the extra arrow damage later on. Especially when we start worrying about bosses and elites as such. Releases Haunting Wolf after Ghostwalk fades. Summons a Haunting Wolf pack upon level up. Honestly, I might just reroll this. Yeah, we'll grab Loki. Makes Dash more usable. So Loki is super interesting. So obviously Loki, the trickster, you know, most people are probably going to know Loki from Marvel. So very similar character-wise, right? He's a trickster. He's the one that, like, you know, turns into a snake to attack his brother Thor. Well, the cool thing is you get a benefit here, but you also do have a risk. It's a really, I think it's a really nice, like, flavor, what do I want to say? It's a way to flavorize the passives for Loki, where you do get some benefit, but you also get some negatives. We are going to take this one, though, making our dash just useful more often. Overall, it's not a super big penalty, I don't think, for 3 seconds of a 5% slow. I would rather just have my dash up more often. So there's our active ability. Just kind of, honestly, just kind of throwing it off there just so you could see it. Really didn't need it there. Man, this game looks, like, I guess the thing is, like, is this game, you know, breaking records or doing something, like, absurdly good with its graphics compared to other games? No, not really. But for the bullet heaven genre, this game just looks so good. I just love the style of this game. Okay, let's go ahead and pop that so they don't hit us. Okay, we're going to keep going with Loki. So, out of these 3, I've played with all 3 of these. Flammable Wall is definitely the worst. It literally just puts a wall on the board, and enemies have to walk through it to damage them. Not really a big fan of it. Spark is pretty good. It basically just sends a spark at enemies doing explosion. Jormungandr is also pretty good. Basically, a serpent head will kind of pop out randomly and attack enemies. However, this one is a little bit different from the Necrotic Rain ability, where this one seems to target enemies, or is more likely to target enemies, I should say. I've noticed it miss and just kind of go in random spots every once in a while, but more often than not, it will catch enemies. That being said, I think I am going to take Spark here, mostly because it does apply burn, which is going to be helpful for us when we fight more like elites and champion units. Okay, so we have one more mushroom. Unfortunately, the chest is all the way down at the bottom, and we need to go all the way at the top to finish this quest. Hang on, we got a golden boy. No, we'll get Golden Boy after. He's on the way. Yeah, so if you take a look at the arrows, you can see some of them that I'm shooting out of my bow are green, and some of them are just kind of normal. Basically, as far as I can tell, each arrow has a chance to roll whether it's going to be ethereal or not. And I don't know if, other than just the pass-through chance, if there is anything, any other benefit of them being ethereal. Okay, so here's a choice. Confession time. I have played normal a couple times before this. The champion is no joke. To me, he's quite difficult. Basically, he has an ability that shoots out 3 lightning bolts, and they track you for quite a while. If you don't have movement speed, he is kind of tough. Just in order to get farther to progress, because I don't have any meta progression, or I don't have a lot of meta progression stuff, I'm going to go with the Lords. The Lords I know that I can beat. And again, you know, I rather than just like trying to be like, oh, look at this, we did the hardest run we could. I just want to see this stuff. So I'm going to go here with Focus Fire, get more arrows. You know, there is a time and a place where we can go for challenge runs and, you know, play as hard as we can, and we can make it as difficult as possible, and so we can get the bragging rights. And it's like, you know what, this is not the time. This is the time where I just want to see all the abilities. You know, I want to complete it so that way we can get soul stones, all that stuff. So there is a time and place where we'll play on harder difficulty. But it is not this day. This day we fight. Kind of. Alright, come on, buddy. That's right, stay right out of range. We'll go ahead and take care of the archer. Go ahead and freeze you. Dude, the ability to freeze on command is so good. It's so good. Okay, here... you know what? I'm actually just going to take this. It has a chance to instantly kill non-elite enemies. That's pretty powerful, I think. Haha, freeze you mid-attack, which actually cancels your attack, so that's pretty important. Yeah, this is much more reasonable of a fight than the champion that I fought multiple times before. Okay, let's make sure we get this chest, and then we'll head up and we'll fight the other one. Magnet. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the magnet. Okay, let's do... Okay, so we'll spend our reroll. Yeah, we have one more reroll here. A chance to freeze enemy with each attack when not using ethereal arrows. This is actually really good. That being said... Yeah, see, so I wonder if the ethereal arrows... Because ethereal arrows, we now have a chance to pass through enemies. So I'm wondering if the only other benefit is basically choosing which kind of passives you want to go with. Or basically, I guess it should say, it's another level of % chance that your arrows apply something. I'm not sure if there's like a damage bonus to ethereal arrows or anything like that. That being said, I'm going to take the Necrotic Rain here just because I do want to try and evolve that to see what the evolution is like. Because I want to see if it's actually a lot better than the base version. We are applying slow. Wait, so do we have a... Let's see, do we have a passive that's applying slow, or do we just apply slow? So maybe our ethereal arrows are applying slow? Ooh, movement seems pretty good. Pass through chance. Yeah, see 15. Oh, well, we already know that's there. I'm going to take the movement speed here. 12% is no joke. That's pretty good. Oh, and we got a chest up here too. I think I'm just going to run. Actually, no. I got to get the objective done first. Since we are, I got to remember we're timed. Okay, I'm going to wait for this guy to get up. Then we can go ahead and fire that off. Hit some of the weaker enemies as well. Because I don't think I took an upgrade that gives us a chance to slow enemies. Could be wrong. You guys know my memory's not the greatest. Yeah, we'll stay a little bit close when he's not about to attack us. That way we can hit him with more arrows. That being said, let's not corner ourselves either. Okay, so now we get to pick our subclass. We have Undying, which is pretty cool. Whenever you dash, you heal 3% of your HP, and then when you die, there is a 30% chance that you get revived. Beastmaster is also pretty cool. Increases the damage of your wolf and decreases the cooldown. So it has a, what, 7-second cooldown? So that's giving you down to, like, what, roughly 5 seconds. And then Marksman, which increases your attack speed while standing still, also giving you some knockback. I think we're just going to go with the Beastmaster. Honestly, the best one is probably Undying, if I had to guess. That being said, this is a game where you do have to kind of be on the move, so I don't know. Oh, wait, is our wolf applying? Oh, wait, maybe our wolf has a chance to apply slow. Is that the case? Manifests a ghostly vision that hunts down nearby enemies, so it doesn't say there. It has a chance to kill non-elite enemies, but it doesn't say anything about slowing. Oh, good lord, good lord. Okay, let's keep going, Revenant. Volley, more arrows. So we lose some more damage, but we get a higher arrow count. Increases power of all healing. Ethereal enemies have a chance to inflict disease. Reduces movement and recovery. You know what? Let's just go volley. We have a bunch of extra damage on our wolf now, so I think maybe we can afford to just go a little bit more AoE. And I mean, what did our damage go? It went from like 12 to 11. Endure. So it's all survived the curse. I wonder what makes it harder. Maybe it's just longer? I don't necessarily think the curse has ever been tough, so I think I should probably just go for hard. And I guess we'll figure out why it's harder. Because I think initially it was just survive for a minute. I'm going to take experience. We'll go for Loki. Critical damage, bonus chest rewards, or Vipers. So I'm going to go with Vipers here. Honestly, well, so I've taken it once, and I haven't been the biggest fan of it. However, I think that Vipers might be good once we start getting more enemies on the field. Keep saying on the board just because it's a magic thing. Whenever you're talking about the board, you're just, you know, it's on the board. So the time is the same, so maybe it increases, like, how much I get slowed? Oh, wait, no, there's just arrows coming all around me. Is that a... I don't think that's a... Oh, is that this guy doing it? Or is hard mode just that there's constant arrows being thrown at you? I still wish there was an explanation of what the curse is. Right? We've seen it a bunch. It just says survive the curse, but I want like an explanation of like what are the debuffs? Like, is it how much percent slow is it? Are there more enemies? Are we taking more damage? Like, I kind of want a breakdown of all that. Let's take... How are we doing for AoE damage? I guess not like super great. We could just take Thunderstorm. Yeah, we'll take Thunderstorm. Okay, what do we get here? Extra banishes. No, I'm going to take the extra rerolls. Okay, we got to make our way to some turkey. Yeah, that being said, this curse, this wasn't like a hard curse, right? So like the one that I did before with the one champion, I think was a medium, and this was supposed to be a hard. I think that this was easier than the medium. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we got a chest in the top. Oh, we have plenty of time. Okay, so we'll make our way to the top right. Pick up the chest. Get a level up. Go Revenant. Chance to freeze enemy with each attack, which are not ethereal. Okay, probably going with that one. Increases all healing. Increases damage reduction during... Yeah, see, so it's during Ghost Walk. Okay, so if you dash through enemies, it makes it your damage reduction a little low. We're going to take Cold Embrace. I've tried this once, and it seemed actually pretty good, especially since we're shooting out more arrows, and we have more chances of hitting enemies. I think that's going to be pretty good. Okay, what do we got? We got gold, heal, damage. We'll just take the gold. Go for a little bit of meta progression. Yeah, unfortunately, all the meta progression has been reset yet again. But at this point, that's just kind of like a known thing that meta progression is going to reset. I kind of wonder, I think it must have to do with if they add in new gods, or basically if they just touch the level up system, because the last time it was because they completely redid how meta progression worked. This time, it was just they added Loki. So I'm wondering if there's something whenever they add, it just kind of resets it. So, okay, I'm going to go Vipers 3. Oh, it doesn't burn when it's only level 1. Oh. So, here's the thing. Typically, I would probably go Spark because I think Spark is better than Vipers. That being said, Vipers is another one. I want to see if the evolution is worth it. And it also gives us another Viper, so we're more likely to hit, and increases the poison chance. I do really like, though, that now we have, like, a debuff character. Which we I think didn't we kind of have a debuff character in the Cirrus? Like, she had some debuffs, I think. I don't remember. It's been a little bit since I've actually played. It's not one of those games where I really want to grind it right now, you know, given that our you know, progression is going to reset every time there's an update. Or at least that's, you know, that's what I'm assuming moving forward. Let's see. Through and through. Increase the chance to attack with ethereal arrows. Releases. So that being said, now that we have freeze chance on our non-ethereal arrows, kind of don't want this. Higher crit hit chance when using attack and class skills. That actually seems pretty good. Okay, we'll take crit hit. Especially since we lost out a bunch of damage. Taking more arrows probably makes sense to get some crit hit. How are we doing? We're still doing good on health. Oh, you know what I didn't even think about? Okay, we got to see if there's for one, if there's a level cap, and two, I don't think we're going to check the evolution cap, but I seem to remember that you were limited. Well, you were limited because you were limited by levels. Let's do... Oh, is this the one where you can't activate your abilities when you're inside them? That being said, we're fine because we have a range attack, if that is the case. Yeah, okay, so this... Can we... Oh, we can't even use our weapon attack in here. Okay, but I can use it from out here to hit it. And then come back in, do some more damage. Oh, yeah, and especially since we're shooting off so many arrows, we get close to it and just, like, completely obliterate it. As long as he decides to shoot it. That's the flip side. That's the flip side. You gotta be willing to shoot it. You gotta be willing to shoot it. My guy. Can I switch to auto? Can I switch to manual aim for a second? Good lord. Okay, let's go Revenant again. Focus fire. Perfect. Okay, so hopefully we can get the evolution up on that. I need some healing, though, so maybe we're going to make our way to this chest first. It's a little bit past where we need to go, though. Maybe we can get lucky and just kind of Or actually, maybe I can just hit it with my weapon skill a couple times. That did not do a lot of damage. Okay, let's make our way in here. Okay, we'll go with Loki. Increase double cast chance. Chance to inflict random status on attack. Yeah, that seems pretty good. There's a small chance that we heal the enemy, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, at this point... Oh, jeez. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go grab this chest. Hopefully there's healing in it. There we go. A little bit of healing. Okay, come on. While there's no one around. Thank you. Okay, that was it. Now we have the final boss. Easy enough. So let's see if we can't get a few levels, try and evolve. I guess the only one we're going to do is the, what was it? The Fierce Arrows? Is that what it was? Okay, you know what? Let's make our way over to where the healing horn is. That, I feel like, would be a good place to go. Okay. Let's see. Well, I don't see our evolution. Why am I not getting the evolution? Am I level 20? Yeah, I seem to recall this being the case, that you couldn't evolve until you were 21. Huh. Okay, well, that being said, I guess we'll get this. Let's see. Okay, let's grab the magnet. Hopefully we can get a few levels up. I'm going to run over, grab the heal, and then we're going to do the boss. God dang it, man. Yeah, I seem to recall this being the case last time, too, where it was like... Okay, we got our heal. Where you want to get the evolution, but you're capped on when you can get it. So even if you have the, you know, you have the ability to get the evolution. Oh, good lord. Jeez. Okay, can you... I think we might still be dead, just because I'm not going to be fast enough to dodge the jumps, but we'll see. Okay, and the fact that there's still a million enemies around me. Oh, that was a bummer. Yeah, I still can't confirm if that's the case. But it's really annoying that when you have abilities that are ready to evolve, I feel like it should be, like, there should be a incredibly strong chance that you get the option to do so. And again, I still feel like it's probably level capped. I just don't like that it is. But again, I don't have any confirmation that it is. I think that's more the frustrating part. If I knew it for certain, that would be something. But so far, more of the evidence points to the fact that that is not the case, or that it is the case that it's level capped or it's level locked. Okay, we're gonna do the mushrooms again, just again to get the gold, especially with ones, you know, pretty easy, such as this. Okay, I'm gonna... nope, yep, give me Revenant. Let's go for... yeah, we're gonna get Volley. Man, these little guys are annoying. That's right. That's why we get volley. Right? That's why we get volley, so we can hit them all. Okay, go back to Revenant. We'll get Skull Shot this time. Although I did really like the arrow ability. I suppose, to be fair, it'll probably be easier to evolve things a little bit faster once we take some XP progression. So that way we can get to... And I guess it also comes down to luck, too. I don't recall... I don't remember when I mentioned it. Okay, same thing here. I'm going to take the Necrotic Rain. Is it the best selection of ability? No, but I do want to see what it evolves into. I don't remember if I mentioned it in one of my previous kind of run-throughs of the game or not, or if it was in this video, so I apologize if I'm repeating myself here, but I think that this game could really benefit from borrowing from the Death Must Die level up ability alterations, where you have reroll and alterations are two different things. I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that when you choose reroll, it rerolls the gods that you're given. I kind of wish you, like, it gives you this option. You can select what class you want. Then if you hit reroll, it just selects your options in, or god versus class, right? If you reroll, it rerolls what's in the class or god that you selected. I then wish there was another alteration, or you can call it whatever you want, right? It doesn't have to copy Death Must Die, but that would then reroll if you want a different god or class. Just because I don't really like the fact that the reroll, because, like, if I want to focus Revenant, then I want as many options as possible to try and focus it. Because if I'm going for evolutions, it's kind of rough if, like, you have an ability that's level 3, and then at the end, all of a sudden, it's like Loki Freya, Freya Thor, Thor Loki, Loki Thor, and it's like, okay, just give me the thing I want. As for here, let's go for, you know what? Let's go maybe for a little bit more of a healing build. So let's go Vampirism, and I'll probably, rather than picking up Beastmaster, I'll pick up the undead one, the one that heals us whenever we dash. So that being the case, I should probably prioritize getting the faster dash, and that's a Loki ability. Well, we're focusing Loki anyway. We're not hard focusing Loki, but Loki over Freya and Thor. Okay, yeah, we're definitely we're doing the Lords for sure until we get until I get my progression up and we have a bit more damage. Do you have the dash? No, we don't have the dash. Let's take Jormungandr this time, I think. It only does flat damage. This is a burn chance, though. But the damage is higher on Jormungandr. The cooldown is also lower. Okay, we'll go with Jormungandr. Also has a pretty good AoE, too. Okay, we'll take out our golden boy. Freeze you in place. Nice, easy kill. Level up. Reroll here. Okay, we'll take Loki. And here, let's go ahead. I'm going to banish Flame Wall. I'm also going to banish the Stacked and Loaded. We'll take Spark. Just that way I can try and get the dash ability as easily as possible. Alright, wakey wakey. Let's go. There you go. No attack for you. I really like the design of this character, though. The kind of like, well, Revenant. Just like the stealthy, he's not really stealthy, but just the archer. Increases attack damage. Okay, so we'll take that. We didn't have that last time. That'll help us out, increasing our volley. since we take a penalty there. Okay, 1 down. 1 to go. And no attack for you. Okay, Loki again. Ah, here's the dash cooldown. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. Gravelord's down. Fantastic. Let's go get Golden Boy. We'll pick up our gold. Oh, we have 2 chests that we should... Okay. So, hopefully one of these is a magnet. And honestly, the other one, I would probably just take half a level up. That would kind of be ideal. Gold. Gold's good too. I'll take gold. And then this one. Wow, okay. Just gold. Just gold. Ah, he died just before I fired that off. Okay, we'll go with Loki again. Let's get Jormungandr up. Jormungandr's actually doing pretty good, it seems. I'm not sure if the different colors on Jormungandr indicate anything, or if it's just a color choice. Like, I don't know if he has a chance to poison and burn, depending on what color he is. That would be kind of cool. But it doesn't say anything in the tooltip, so I'm assuming that's not the thing. That's not the case, and I'm assuming that it's just a visual touch. Maybe it's a lore thing. I don't know much. I'm assuming, isn't Jormungandr... Jormungandr is the World Serpent, right? Or am I confusing that with something else? Yeah, so here's the Undying, so we're going to take that. So now we heal up every time we dash. We also, if we should die early, there is a chance that we will get revived. Though I'm not going to bank on that. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go for Curse at Winter hard. Especially now that I think the last time we didn't have the reduced dash cooldown. And here, let's go for level up Spark. Now with the dash cooldown, we can definitely dash more around the ice arrows that were coming down. Which again, I'm assuming is from the curse and not from those enemies that were around us at the time. And then hopefully at some point we can pick up a magnet, because we got a bunch of experience that's kind of left out on the ground while we're moving around. So you're going to shoot me or anything? Not that I want you to, but I'm totally fine if you choose not to. Well, I guess he's not going to do much. Alright, well, I'm not going to say no to that. Let's take the... Oh, do I want to take class skill upgrade? So, yeah, I think I do. Oh, wait. Why does it keep doing this? It says upgrade. An upgrade to me is increase one you already have, not gain a class upgrade. That being said, well, I suppose we should go increase the power of all healing. Oh. Wait, so do we get to pick one and get one? If that's the case, that's really good. Or maybe we leveled up. Oh, I think we leveled up at the same time. That's what just happened. So then that was actually bad, because I took one that I didn't really want with my level up. I guess not that it was bad. It was just not one that I want to prioritize. Okay, we'll make our way down to the chest and, of course, the Toiki. Get a little bit of Toiki on the way. Actually, I should just be dashing on cooldown. Just heal back up. How much is actually healing? So, yeah, let's go Jorgenmunder. Jorgenmander? I've said it so many times now I forgot what it is. You ever get that where you say a word so many times it stops having any meaning and it stops sounding like a word? Man, we are just getting the unluckiest with magnets. This being the case, I think I'm just going to take the haste here, and just so that way I can kind of force my way out of these situations. Actually, this is a good thing to take note of. What level are we? Yeah, so we are level 14, going on to 15. And we have Jormungandr. Wow, I completely flipped that. At level 3. So, because we've hard focused this, we should be able to evolve it. But I guarantee... Okay, not going to guarantee, knock on wood, but I am fairly certain within a certain level of certainty that... I'm not going to be able to evolve this until I'm like 21. So Loki, it's not here. So we'll even take Spark. Now we have Spark level 3 too. So now there should be a really high chance that we get an evolution whenever we level up with Loki. Okay, well, we get Revenant. Here we can go Skull Shot. Start working that up. That being said, I don't even need to pick up this food. Okay, we got a next objective in just a couple seconds here. And I'm going to do the pylons. The Nithstangs are a little annoying. I would much rather have the pylons. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, like, with two... Yeah, see, with two, we should definitely be upgrading one of these now. Okay, well, I guess we'll take Vipers. Yeah, see, while it's not a confirmation, to me, that says that there is 100% a hard cap on when you can evolve things, and I don't understand why that's there. And I kind of wish at some point, maybe they have already addressed it and I just haven't seen it. But if that is the case, if they have addressed that, If someone could point me in the direction of, like, either an article or something that they've, like, written and talked about it, that would be awesome. But, yeah, I feel like that needs to be addressed, why that's the case, why I can't evolve here. I don't know. I don't understand the reasoning there. That was a horrible weapon skill. Yeah, these are so much easier than the Nith things. It's not even funny. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this chest. So, like, now at this point, the only thing there is to do is just gather experience, evolve stuff if we ever can, and then go from there. Here, let's go with more damage. I just got to kill these things or else I'm going to get surrounded. Okay, let's go for regeneration here to kind of get back up to full. I gotta check what level we are. We're not that level yet, so let's take the skull shot. Okay, we also got a golden boy, so let's go ahead and get our golden boy. Oh, are we now going to get an evolution? Still no. Okay, so 21. 21. Area of debuff, random buff area chance 15%. How is that a bad thing? Okay. Alright, so I got 30 seconds to gather enough experience to get an evolution. Which shouldn't be that tough. We also got food up here, so let's go ahead and pick that up. We got some gold, nice. Okay. And then we get this situation. Okay, we'll go for God skill damage. Okay, and now we're just going to get surrounded again. Summon this guy. Okay, come on. Okay, let's just keep backing up. Just keep healing. Keep grabbing as much XP as we can. Okay. God dang it, dude, it's like actually kind of, I like the game, but man, this system I think needs some work. It's like really frustrating. Like, I'm sitting here with how many abilities do I have ready? I have 3 abilities that are ready to evolve. And these ones have been ready to evolve for 6 levels now? No, 8 levels. And now that they're able to evolve because we've hit the level threshold, I can't because it's doing exactly what I said it was going to do, and it's just giving me Freya and Thor. Okay, that sucked. Okay, well, we got the boss down, so there's at least that. I'm a little, what's the word? There's a word there to describe. It's a little, yeah, the game itself is good. That one system, man. If they get that one system down, this would be sweet, but it's a little frustrating. But other than that, like, the game is sweet. I really do like the Revenant class. I like that we have like a bit of a debuffing class in the game now. Wasn't exactly sure, to be fair, I wasn't really keeping track of those area of debuffs and buffs that were happening at the end. So I'm assuming that it said buff circle. I'm assuming that it was a 15% chance to buff the enemies. That's the only way I could see that being a risk. But yeah, overall, like, I'm really happy with the abilities. We're definitely going to play a little bit more of this. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pose a question on Discord to see if any devs can respond and see if that's the case, and hopefully get an answer as to why that's the case, and maybe get an answer to that in the future. I'm assuming, let's see, there's got to be an experience one, right? No, it's not going to be for them. So it's probably going to be in Freya. Attack speed, collecting damage reductions, revive. Did they get rid of it? I thought there was one for XP. Is it Thor? Okay, well, if there just isn't an XP upgrade, then I really question what's going on. Yeah, okay, then I thought there was an XP bonus before, but yeah, because if you're only getting to the level where you can evolve stuff right before the boss, that also doesn't seem great. But yeah, maybe I'm missing something, but either way, I still really enjoy the game. I think it's really fun. There's just that one system that's kind of holding me back from saying this is like excellent. But what do you guys think about the new updates in Jotunnslayer Hordes of Hel? Let me know down below in the comment section. And of course, if you did like the video, you had some fun, would you kindly smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more roguelike action. I'm out of here. I got to play some more Steam Next Fest games. But guys, I've been Ganyonz. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.